You know, when you are beginning to wake up or you are awake, when you talk, people will think you are crazy because now you have break out from that system. You know, it's like, when you have a pattern, in that pattern, everything is the same, just like this dress now. Oh, this top I wear. You can see this is a pattern. This, all this line here, they are all pattern. So now when you break out, this place is no longer like this anymore. So you are different. And because you are different, people will think you are crazy. Oh, she's crazy. Oh, she's not normal. Oh, she's possessed. She's this, she's that. You know how they always say. In my days, they'll speak, they'll tell me a lot. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. Stuff. She's crazy. She's a marine. She's possessed. She's that. She's this. All kinds of rubbish. You know, I will always look at it and I will just laugh because you are not crazy and you are not possessed, but you are just different because you have this energetic force inside of you, and that energetic force is driving you crazy. And because it's driving you up, they won't understand it and they don't have it. You know, it's just like when you have a car. Let's say you have a small little car and someone that has a very high, big, like all those SUV, have a lot high power, high voltage power. When they are driving, you see how fast they are. When you can't compare the small one with the high voltage, and that is how you are. When you are awake, you become high voltage because now your frequency is high, your vibration is high. You are no longer in that low frequency, fear, anger, deceit, pain, regret, jealousy. You're no longer in that level anymore. No other people things that make you feel jealous or make you feel, oh, I wish I had this. No, even someone do something wrong to you, you no longer have no resentment for them anymore. You just have pity for them. So, oh, what a karma. What a karma. Oh, this person I just had. You no longer have resentment for them. When people hurt you, you just look at them and say, oh, what a pity. Because you are outgrown that program. You are no longer that person. And some people will think she's crazy. Look at the way she talk. What's she talking about? How can she go to the mall? How can she do this? How can she that? How can she that? They don't understand that all these things are an illusion. They don't understand that you are consciousness. They don't understand that everything is energy and frequency. Everything is energy and its frequency. The lower the energy, the lower your frequency. The higher your energy, the higher your frequency. So you can understand all these things, but they don't. And they will label you crazy. Oh, she's crazy. Oh my God, what's wrong with her? You think she's normal? I don't think she's normal. Look at the way she's talking. Oh my God, I don't think she's normal. Maybe they should take her to psychiatric. All kinds of stuff. My dear, you are not crazy. You are just being broken out of the program. You have been out of the program. And now you have begun to see the illusion in everything. You have begun to understand the system. You have begun to dive the power in you, the power inside of you, the energetic universal DNA that is encoded inside of you. You have just unlocked that DNA. And because you unlocked that DNA, you are now filled with love. And that love just supersedes everything. You are not seeing all the errors in there. Even if you see, you don't judge. You just like, okay. Yeah, okay. because you understand it is an experience the person is just passing through. I no longer pray for my enemy to die. Why would my enemy die? Who is my enemy? I don't longer say, oh, it's the devil. Who is devil? I don't longer say, oh, Jesus. Who is the Jesus? Because you understand. And when you understand, people will say, oh, she's crazy. But my dear, you are not crazy because you have just broken out of the system. You're broken out. And when you are out of the system, you become a new being. A new being. And because you are not a new being, all things is different. You're not like, oops. You see everything. You see all the illusion. And you know the funny part of it, the part that I love so much. The moment you are broken out of the system, that you become untouchable. Because once you broke out of the system, here is what happened. The universal automatically DNA that is encoded inside of you will unlock itself. And when you unlock yourself, you become untouchable. No negative energy penetrates. It's not possible. Take your network anywhere. Nothing works. Nothing works. I was just listening to one video and I was just smiling. I was just laughing. You know, I barely comment on people's video when it's like that, you know, especially when they are talking about people like us. And I barely, but for no reason, I just said, say it loud. And the guy was talking about the chosen one. Who are they? What they do? You know, how they are being protected. Take their name to anywhere, do any evil against them. It does not work. I've said it over and over. It does not work. Take all the, you know, all the, what's it called? The herbalists, all the spiritual negative energy, put them together. All of them. And do all kinds of incantation. It does not work. Because you know who they are. You know who chose them. You know who assigned them. It does not. Nothing works. So for that, people can say, oh, she's crazy, she's possessed. Nothing works on her. No negativity pass through because everything is energy and frequency. Because these people, they don't work on the low frequency like you. Because for those things that happens to that person, they have to be in low frequency. Because they are not in the low frequency, they are in the higher frequency, in the frequency of the planet on itself, Earth. And that frequency is high. Because it's high, it goes straight to the sun and it shifts back to the universe. What do you think is going to happen? Nothing negative penetrates. Nothing. People will say they are evil. Oh, she's possessed. What kind of power? If she's possessed, she has to be possessed with something. But what is that? It becomes an energetic force that no one understands. And because of that, you are evil. They can destroy you. They can do anything against you because it does not work. Because you have unlocked the universal DNA that is encoded inside of you. And now you have become untouchable. No negative energy come to you. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing comes to you. So, my dear, just to know, you are not crazy. You are just being awake. I remain your girl, Quincy Talk. Have a great day. Bye.